Welcome back everybody to Carlisle Indoor Bowls Club for the next round of the Scottish International Open qualifiers. We're down to the last 32. Is it the last 32? I'll have to double check. I've lost where I am. Our featured game is a couple of lads who's been on the stream a few times. Paul Wallace. That's Paul. And he is playing Lee Collins from over the border. Now, that's what we've got coming up for the qualifiers. So that's obviously today's Carlisle and Dolphin. And next Saturday is Glasgow and Northampton. There's still places available for the Northampton one. Hartlepool on the 26th and Bromley. And I'm led to believe that there's still one place available for the Hartlepool one. So if you're interested, just get in touch with whoever and they'll get you in. If you want to keep up to date with the results, you can go on the worldbowlstour.org, go on to PBA, the UK, and then you'll have the UK qualifiers. Click on that, it'll open up a sheet with all the draws, so you'll be able to see what's happening at Dolphin and what's happening here. The lads are just finishing the trial ends off. Just get everything on for you. There we go. Now, they're both playing it with red. Paul's playing with the darker red but has got the yellow stickers on. And Lee is playing with the brighter red but has the blue stickers on. Should be a decent game this. I'm looking forward to this one. I'll run through who's left in once it gets underway. Quick shout out to Julia, who was on comms with us. Had a cracking win over Paul Innes on a tie break. So here we go. Paul playing with Evos. He's dropped down to a size 3 because he's got a problem with his hand apparently. Can't get them in his pockets. And Lee is playing with his regular Tiger 4s. Yep, decent start from Lee. Now I'll just whiz through and see if I can get you up to date with what's just happened. No, they're still waiting for one, so we'll hang on a little bit. Just getting updated now. Remember, Lee's got the blue stickers on, Paul the yellow stickers on, so we can it got confused, can we?
You're lying with the back, bro.
As always, we're going out on Facebook and YouTube. Any questions, just feel free. Anything you want to say, feel free. It's open house, very relaxed. Good effort, late. Only lying one. Wally. So £0.5 more for Lee, yeah. He's in the area, very close. Has he got the weight? Has he got the weight? Certainly has. Well played. Definitely won. Let you see where that one is. I think it is only one, just looking at that angle, so we'll not fiddle around with the cameras too much. Well, you're out in the line, Paul. You come down enough. Yeah, well, I'll have a fancy for it. If it's come back in. What? Oh, I love that. I don't have a fancy for it. Wonder Lee. What do I know?
One up there.
Right, all the results are in, so I'll run through what's happened and who's playing who. Round 3 will be the last 16, just checking. Yep, round 3 will be the last 16, so we're still at the last 32. Right, here we go. Alex Bryden beat Michael Kent 1.5 to 1/2, and we'll play Connor Milne, who beat Daniel Poole on a tiebreak. Nick Armstrong beat Fergie on a tiebreak, and we'll play Julia Gallo, who beat Paul Innes, also on a tiebreak. Darren Weir beat Stuart Airy in straight sets, and Flash beat Michael Keenan in straight sets, so they'll go head to head at 4 o'clock. Paul Timmy beat Fraser Lees in straight sets, and will play Keith Miller, who you saw beat Paul Morton in straight sets. And on the green at the minute we've got Gavin Smith taking on Scottish international Ian McLean. Stuart Wiley playing the man who qualified from here last year, Colin Banks. Trevor Taylor is out the back somewhere playing Thomas Newell. Yeah, just see him. Stephen Scott playing my co-commentator from the last game, Josh Mindo. Paul Campbell taking Ian Johnson, and Graham Robinson taking on Lloyd Milligan. Now Now, if you're wondering what's happening down pool, we've got Alex Ditham playing Michael Cheeseman, Gary Clark playing Jack Till, Sammy Tolshard taking on Dave Hill, Jack Larter playing on Joshua Jolly, Paul Maynard is waiting for the winner of another game, Danny Dennison's playing Ben Pawley, Harry Duffield playing Paul Sharman, Jonathan Later playing Brendan O'Sullivan. They're quite ahead of us. They're probably a round ahead of us, mainly due to quite a few withdrawals. Well, well done to your pace, Paul. Not too bad at all if you're up. Not too bad here. I think you weighed in, son. Well played, Wally. Oh, is it enough? It certainly is. Proper camera, sorry about that. Yeah, good start from Wally. Just kidding me saying he's got a bad hand. He's after the sympathy for it, folks. Just dropping up the wicket. Need to drop the ball late to get your second, Matt. I think you're still a couple down. Just put you on that angle, folks, so you can see where the jack is.
Sorry? 1 or 2 down, please. Just the one?
one more.
Can I come and have a look? Right, Bill, that way.
Yeah, just struggling to get out. I think, to be fair, on the streaming rig that we've had today, there's been nobody really mastered it consistently, especially in this direction. I'll leave what you like, son. He's just down up the wicket. Wally asking for 2, and Wally gets 2. So 4-1, we go into end number 4. Remember, the winner gets into the main event at West Lothian in November.
Shot ball short of the jack, yeah?
So it's very slightly behind it.
The last one was just too close. Last ball that Paul just turned up. What's it to Jack High, please, Lawrence?
Just behind Jack High.
That just behind.
They're both together.
Okay.
Oh, you were asking someone now?
No.
I said I was just about to say you.
At least it's gone for cover. Well, Paul, have you got enough in it, son? Need to hang on for your own ball. Ah, he's unlucky.
Three, John. Two down.
Two down.
Well, you've chucked it out in the line, son. Not down to your pace. Doesn't like it. Head's gone down. 2 it is.
Situation, Stu. One down. How fast the weight went, Stu? Second shot? Yeah. Pause it. Thank you.
Anybody just tuned in? You're watching the Scottish International Open qualifiers. The PBA qualifiers are back. We're at Carlisle format. 2 sets of 7 ends. If it's a tie, then we go to a 3-end shootout, tie break. If it's still a tie, we go to a 1-ball shootout until we get a winner. Just need to finish late. Just need to finish and run. Aye, good effort. Just a foot, 18 inches maybe. Booked into the Premier Inn. Woke up at 4:30. Never believe it. I was watching YouTube, Eurovision Song Contest. Couldn't get back to sleep. Well, Wally, you're up, son. It's short again. Wonder if Lee'll have a little dabble under his own ball for the ball. Never shy in coming forward is our Lee with a little bit of a runner. Plays them well. Depends if his back ball's in. Keep up to date with the other scores as they go along.
Hardly remember it.
Well, he's looking at it. Catch his own ball, get a result. Good fat contact. too square. Fancy for the yellow sticker. Duncan, you're a hard man. You're a hard taskmaster. Well, Wally, are you wide enough, son? Are you wide enough? Aye, good effort. So 5-3, we go into end number 6 of the first set. Couple of sets have already been decided. I'll update you in a second once I get this on an angle. So, my co-commentator Mr. Mintos took the first set against Stephen Scott. And on the ring next to him, Ian Johnson has took the first set against Paul Campbell. Well, Wally, you're on a line, mate. Can you hang around? I think you might dip down completely.
Who's line, Lawrence?
Mark around a bit of a tippy-tappy around it. Yep, lay line 1.
Paul's last ball to Jack High, please. Paul's last ball played to Jack High.
Very slightly behind.
Good to see Alan Ruff and the Ruffettes are watching. Hope you're all keeping well.
One more.
Well, Lee, on a line, son. You've weighed in here, mate. Well played. Are you doing it for enough? Yeah, I think that's 2.
White line. Right in front of the Jack.
7 inches.
Thank you.
Well, Wally's gone a bit quick at it. Needs to get out. Might get one out. Might get the backhand out. He certainly has. So penalty kick for Leah, yeah. Expect to beat this 2 foot. 2 foot to count second. Commentator's curse. 1. There you go. Hey, what's the chances of that happening? So 5-4. Go into the final end of the first set.
Just 2 down. Yeah, 2 down.
Yeah, kicked about there, Matt. Well played, Lee. This is not a tatty field off. This is not a tatty field off. Just ran out.
Still alive? Yeah. How far past Paul's last one, please?
About 12 inches
And the gap between my closest one in the track?
or 4 inches.
Sorry, my ball on the side, my first ball. What's in the track line, please?
How far short?
Yeah.
15 inches.
A lot of inches going on. I'll get a bit of paper out and draw that a bit of paper.
8 inches.
Well, Lee's gone for cover. What are you asking it there, Rick? Chris, if you're watching, John Carswell's took the first set against Martin Gill, 7-6 I think it was. So Levi and one ball each to come. It stands at the minute. We'll end up with a tied set. All down to pace, mate. Not bad. Has he done enough? Just gone by. So free hit here really for Wally. Final ball at the end and of the first set. All 5-4, one down. He's chucked it out. Looks a bit quick to me. Yeah, doesn't want to sit the back end in. Yep, so 5s apiece, first set tied. While we do that, a quick shout out to the sponsors. Oh, big thanks to Rent and Wealth Management, pentlandprecast.co.uk, Brilliant Auctions, Bowls Direct, and Pocket Rocket herself, Mrs. Jacqueline Henderson. Thanks for your support for the podcast, and long may it continue. Good start from both the lads there. Just having a look out the back to see who's home and away with Trevor Taylor. Thomas Newell's took the first set by the looks of it. Yeah, looks like it. Up incoming. Cavalry's here.
Felt sorry for you, mate.
You felt sorry for us?
Yeah, all on your own.
Are you on, are you?
I think so.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I can hear me.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Every cloud.
How are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
Well, bit harassed.
Well, that's what you get for being in charge.
Well, thought I'd just jump on for a wee minute.
Yeah. What happened in your game? I sure want to talk about it.
The better player won.
Better player won. Well, fair enough.
My issue is giving the grass is free. I know we're not playing on real stuff, but grass is free.
I chuck it out. Wally having a little run across the white.
Oh, well played.
Well played, Wally, son.
close game.
It does. First set was nip and tuck. Both had chances to see it out, like.
Have you seen what Martin's playing with?
That's double entendre if ever I've heard it. Play the Benny Hill music.
He's playing with the famous birds.
Is he?
Yes.
What's he doing with them? Like, how's he getting them out of the country?
Well,
Just pinched it. He's got him second. Did him any good because he lost the first set. How's he getting them out? Is he getting them stamped like?
yeah, he's just he's looking after them.
He's looking after them in case they go. In case they go hot property other.
Oh, that's what I said. If you were to sell them, they would make crazy money. Auction them off.
Auction them off.
He's gone on a higher line. Will it get back in time?
Needs to run. Let's get him on that angle so you can roughly see it.
Got a 2 out of it.
I think it's 2. Yeah, 2's gone on the board, so there's no arguing. Once it comes on the board, it's real. Can I take it back? It's like if you drop something on the floor, bit food, 10-second rule.
Depends where you are.
Depends where you are.
Because, like, if you were in certain establishments and it wasn't clean, you're not going to risk that, are you?
Yeah, the skin full, man, it doesn't matter.
I mean, some places you could drop it and you're instantly picking up penicillin when you put it back in. Do you know what I mean? But I won't deny it. I would risk it for a biscuit.
Risk it for a biscuit.
I saw that you had asked before to, would you pip a winner?
Yeah. I think if I put the mockers on him, has he lost the first set? Oh, they've put the measures on. Oh, they tied the first set. Lloyd.
Aye, he is.
Outside. I put Lloyd in down as an outsider.
Yep.
Obviously, he's felt the pressure of the...
Do you know what? It's always difficult as well when you're at that last session and you're just going on because, you know, you might have travelled down or you might have waited around. So the anticipation of the game is building and building and building before you actually get on.
Yeah. It's a long wait if you've been here from... Well, especially if you've turned up at 9 o'clock and your first opponent, or if you've turned up half 8 and your first opponent hasn't turned up, it's a long wait.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Alex Bryden beat Paul first game.
Yep.
And I think has he played another once? I don't think he's played another once.
No, he has.
As he has?
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Have you seen it, Dolphin? Mr. Withdrawal's having a field there, Mr. Withdrawal.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that it's been a bit difficult. We kind of put the qualifiers out quite late.
Yeah.
It was done quite quickly. So I do appreciate that, you know, there can be withdrawals, but usually Dolphin's normally quite busy and quite full, but yeah, the last couple of days there's been quite a number of pull-outs. We've had quite a few pull-outs here, but Carlisle always does well. It sells out very, very quickly, and you're able to pretty much fill in the spaces. I think there was only 2 that we didn't manage, and that was only because it was late last night. They pulled out, and this morning. But to give you the heads up,
Come on, give us a head up.
the dates, if you've not already seen, the dates for the Worlds are currently already out on the worldbowlstour.org.
Yeah.
They will be going live in July. There's no date yet, but they will open in July. So mark it in your calendar, look at the dates. You can pretty much pre-plan what you're going to do.
Yep, it's 27th and 28th, double headers.
Yep.
Abbeyview and Bromley. singles and pairs. And the following weekend there's another double header, Hartlepool and Dolphin,
Yep.
singles and pairs, and Carlisle is the following weekend. Double header, and then November's Belfast.
Yeah. And we're going to try and squeeze in ladies in there as well.
Yeah.
And you've probably already talked about it, but there is going to be a third event.
No, we haven't. I haven't touched on the subject. I've been
No.
waiting to get somebody of knowledge and officialism.
Yeah, so there is going to be a third event, which is going to be the UK Open.
2026, is that correct?
Yeah, it's going to be in March, the first week,
Yeah.
3 days, similar to how West Lothian works, so how the Scottish International Open works.
Yeah.
And it looks likely at the moment that qualifiers potentially could be between November, December time. It's going to be a short window for that as well, because we don't really want to run it into sort of February time, because the event then is the following month.
Yeah.
And obviously you've got the World Championships in January, so that's currently how it stands. At
Venue? Not sorted yet, or venue?
They're
Up in the air.
talks. Yeah, they're in talks. They were looking down south. There was talks of Essex Way, but that could change. So as they say, watch this space.
My last ball, how far? My last ball,
So,
how far?
umpire coming on.
I think it's the blue ball.
The blue ball, the short one. Hold on, I'll put a different angle on, see if this changes your mind. Hold on. Does that change your mind or not? No.
Probably.
Probably.
I would, yeah, I'd say blue. But
Right, hold on, let's see. Let's see.
50, it's
I'm
50-50,
not going to
isn't it?
zoom in because well, I might like, no, I'm not.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go, see if it rocks. Will it rock?
Ooh, that's close.
Yellow, I think, yellow.
Good call from the marker because he measured that first.
Yeah,
well done.
well, there you go.
What do I know? That's why I'm sat here and not on the.
Yeah.
I would have called blue though.
I would have. Well, I would have. Do you know that jack that you measured? I would have said that jack wasn't up, but
It was. Do you want to know? 23-2.
on the nail.
23-2, bang on. But then he picked up the mat, so it may have been closer.
Might have been put the measures back on. I didn't like that length. I'll just move it a couple of inches.
Well, Mr. Carswell's off to a screamer in his second set.
Well, Martin's got the excuse because he's been golfing, hasn't he? He's been round
Oh, yeah.
Augusta. Or somewhere in Manchester or somewhere ever.
Speaking to John before, he's such a lovely gent, you know.
Who, John?
Yeah, lovely.
Keep out of the way of my cameras. Chris knows. Chris is watching. He knows. He knows.
Oh, that was funny.
It's like Strictly Come Dancing. So obviously the new improved deal for potters.
Yep, it's always very good to secure a deal, and knowing that we've got it for 5 years is even better. Takes a bit of the pressure off. Obviously, there's always the option of having secondary sponsors coming in, so always need to have that headline as well. Close here. Yep, well
well,
played.
Played Wally. Well, I'm just going to chuck in that it's about time they paid for the event. That's all I'm saying.
On the fence now, Richie.
You say no? Yeah, I'm not. You say no. So I'll avoid that in.
Well, Lee, how's your reply? I think you're just pulling up short, mate. Well, it wasn't too bad. It's just the line was snatched a wee bit.
Do you know what it is? I said it earlier on to myself, about 20 minutes ago. The streaming that we've had on this ring at the minute today, nobody's nailed it.
No, have noticed
I
that.
don't know whether it's the weather, whether it's the temperature, the pace of the green, but nobody's there you go.
Yeah, well,
Make a fool of us.
Come
Goddamn
on.
fool.
so this is what it's been waiting for, you to make a comment.
I should have.
Ball on that side, Lawrence. What's it to Jack High, please?
2 balls short. Now that is always the question. So it's down to the choice, the position of a ball that is jack high.
Well, they came out with that bloody absolute mincemeat of a bloody, jack level, you jack low. What's all that about, man?
So,
Away, man. Close here, Lee, son. Oh, we get the split.
Oh, unlucky.
Jack level. Away, man. God.
So, when the ball is jack high,
Yeah.
is the full face of the ball level with the jack, or is it past?
Well, if the centre of the ball's, if the top edge of the ball is level with the jack, I would have said that would be jack high.
Yes, I agree.
I
So
would.
some people's misconception is that if it's the centre of the ball,
Yeah. You're still just a bit short,
it is short. Yes, yes.
but you're picking ass now, like.
Making conversation for you, mate. You were sat on your own.
I know, you're right. I didn't mind. Didn't call me Norman no mates fun out.
You've got a busy couple of weeks ahead of you, haven't you?
I have busy April. It's Mr. Minto won. My God, he's made. I tell you what, he's polished off Stephen Scott quickly.
Is it finished?
He's on ring 6.
Oh, might have to go now. I've got to start writing out the next lot of cards.
We're still about running on time. I think we're not bad, are we?
We are slightly ahead, I believe. The issue is getting markers. That's what's causing the time delay a little bit at the moment.
Well, they know the loser's mark.
Yes.
So I'm just throwing that out at them.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just throwing that out. Everybody knows.
There has been, I will say, there has been some situations where we have had players that do need to get going, so they've not been able to mark. Is he getting a result here? Oof.
But my counter argument was if they won, they'd be still here, so they wouldn't have to get going. I'm sorry. I'm not talking that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Richie has just dropped the mic.
Gotta get going.
We're getting a little bit of fireworks here now, Richie.
Yeah. Off 4-0 to Wally. So are you enjoying your role at PBA secretary?
Do you know what?
Tell us.
It's eye-opening.
Did the AGM go all right for you? Yeah, I hope you made notes.
I was
Bolt'll be wanting to see them notes, mind you.
I was scribbling notes, do you know, and I will say that the minutes went out within a week. I think it was exactly a week after the AGM, so the minutes are already out. So
Too efficient.
managed to get that done. I will say though that organisations, right, bowls clubs, organisations don't run without volunteers.
Yeah, they don't.
And when you actually see the amount of workload that goes on and the workload that people have done before you in these positions, you actually appreciate them a lot more.
Yeah.
And I will say that from an outside point of view. I have wanted to help out for quite some time.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Gotta be keen to do it.
And that's it. And it needs people to come forward. It's all very well people coming up with suggestions. If you don't come forward and make those suggestions count, then it's just empty words, isn't it?
Aye.
So I will say there is a bit of graft, a bit more than I was anticipating, let me tell you that. But I like a challenge.
Good. If you're keen, you enjoy it. It's the
Yeah,
main
exactly.
thing. Broad shoulders.
Just one.
Skin of a rhino.
Close here. Yeah, well played, mate. Starting to dominate this second set, isn't he, Paul?
Yeah. He's dropped down size board. He's only playing with 3s now.
Do you know
He says he's got a problem with his hand.
What I also noticed as well is I'm so used to seeing him in white, and he's really
yeah.
opted for black today.
Yes.
That's something that the World Championships have confirmed now as well, that the wear below the waist is black.
Right.
You won't see any white in the championships anymore. I don't know if he likes that.
Jeremy, look at his juice. His face.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm saying. I don't think he likes it, but he might get a result here. He did. Quite made the two. No, I think it's just the one. Though that ball is moving. Yep, there it goes.
Too high, mate.
He's got a couple of options
It
here.
actually fell out.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I wonder if.
One in a measure, no?
So he's got a couple of options. He could play the forehand and edge off his own.
You didn't come out and say he's going to play the backhand because that's two options.
That's what. Yeah, I'm saying.
Couple of options.
Yeah. Richie,
Hey,
give me that Easter
that's
egg
like
back.
do you Deidre? Do you Deidre? You've got a problem beforehand. Do you read to play your backhand? Still creases us up when I think of that.
I know, that was so funny. He went for option 2.
Backhand. I'll tell you what, his pace doesn't look bad.
Don't think he's quite there, is he?
You've called it. You've called it. You're great, yeah. Great.
Sorry.
Crawling, PBA secretary up crawling. Who's looking after us next week, Gordon?
I don't know, because I think he should actually be in Aberdeen.
Oh, he could be up at Aberdeen, he will be.
So
Oh.
sometimes I know that Dan McManus helps him out. I'm not sure if he's going to be at Aberdeen.
Oh, Dan might be up at Aberdeen. Might be doing it myself here. Be making the scorecards and everything.
Oh, gee whiz. You better have your sound effects ready.
Yep, we're at Glasgow next Saturday. Streaming from about 20 past 8, 25 past 8 again.
Glasgow is inundated with people on the waiting list as well.
Yeah, somebody was asking whether you had a waiting list for this one. I'm saying I'm sure there's not. There wasn't a waiting list for this one.
There was. We had 8 go back into place. And then we had a last minute reserve, which was Josh yesterday.
Because Martin.
Yep, Martin came out. So, be interesting to see how far Josh gets with coming in as a last minute. Was that a measure?
It is a measure, yeah. Yeah, I think it's the when that ball fell back.
Yep. It's close. Now then.
Oh,
No.
I'm going to zoom in.
No pressure. What do you think? Blue?
See if we can get a different angle. Oh, we'll have to get a different angle. Selwyn's in the way. There you go. Right from that angle.
We fancy yellow.
He's gone right. Yeah, they always say go to the one that you fancy.
1, 2. 2, yes.
Where's he going to get up? Do I have to get another angle here? Get ready. Oh, he's
Oh,
not. Oh, is he hiding everything? Oh, well, got him. Well, is it rocking?
Have a look.
I've got a rock.
Oh!
Oh, blue, I think.
It's blue.
Blue, aye. One to Lee.
Tell you what, he kept us on our toes there by going to the wrong
He
one
did,
first.
he did.
Yeah. We did say blue.
You did? You
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Watch him turn the yellow out.
I would have thrown the headset. That's it, I'm done.
The words, I don't believe it.
Have you not got your sound effects today?
I have, yes, I haven't been using them. People tend to get off them. I keep them sparingly.
Yeah, you don't want to overuse it.
No,
yeah.
no. They didn't like the clapping one.
They don't like
No,
it.
they didn't like the clapping one. So I've stopped using the clapping one.
Well, Lee's got himself back into this.
You notice I've kept the cameras a little bit lower there, the two at the back, rather than go high.
I think it helps as well then because,
It helps with that angle.
yeah, and also players, what's the word I'm looking for? Perception of where they are as well, so they're mindful of where they're standing. As much as obviously I know Keith struggled a little bit, but considering it was his first time,
Yeah.
he didn't do too bad. I kept going, Keith.
Keith.
I always try and say to them whenever they're there, if you try and be in line with the respots, you're not going to be in the camera's view.
Yeah. Just stand on the spot, as you said, just stand on the spot. What I found is if I have the cameras up high, then I lose a little bit of the ditch, and I've got to use the half focus, which is
Right.
why you get the as if you're looking through CCTV images, like a fishbowl look.
Yep. I suppose here. Wait.
Which was commented on at Gateshead. They says, strange look. I says, keep the cameras down.
I suppose when you've got them at this height as well, if it does go into the ditch, you'll be able to see it more clearly.
Yeah, you can zoom it down, then you've got to juggle between the delivery, otherwise you've just got somebody looking and
Yeah.
out coming in.
For those that didn't see there, although you might have done, but Richie was doing the hand gestures to try and show us what was happening there.
Let me see. Just hasn't nailed it, Lee.
Right, I am going to have to disappear.
Right, you're going.
Because
Thank you very
I've
much.
had a couple of games finish, so go back to my position and
Go on.
I'll jump back on soon.
Yeah.
You've got Julia on the stream next game. Julia and Nick.
Armstrong.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, very good. See you later. Thank you. Cheers, Chuck. Well, well done to your pace, Lee. He's having a double up for it. He's beving it. Yeah, he's in for two. I think Wally might have a grab at the white here. Yeah. Gets the whitey's three. Gets the whitey's three. Oh, it's bounced out the side. If it goes out, he might actually get a full house if it's gone out. Lee's giving him a wry look. I fancy that could be a full house. Jack's got on the spot. He's having a look. See if we can get you an angle. I think he has. I think he's given the four. It certainly is. Well, if he boxed it was three, so he's getting a Brucey bonus. So, 8-1 to Wally. Going into end 6. Big end that. Chris, if you're watching, son, John Carswell into the next round. Well, anything to say to pass the white, Lee? Eating a 4-3. Well, what he's given him a little look here. Anything past the white's good for Paul. He's got the insurance in. Now then. Let's tickle on the white. I wonder if he'd have a dabble under for the yellow ball. Come back, thin the white, maybe he's get the 4. Needs at least a 3. Will she bend? It's a great effort. Yeah, great try. Well done, Paul. Paul Wallace into the last 16. Straight sets win. Thanks again, folks, for watching. Thanks for your support. It's always much appreciated. Just keep dipping in and dipping out as the day goes on. We're just going to play that. Big shout out to the sponsors. Thanks to Renton Wealth Management, Pentland Precast, Brilliant Auctions, Bolts Direct, and our own Pocket Rocket Chatting Henderson. We'll be back in around about 5 or 10 minutes. The green's nearly empty. We have Julia Galo taking on Nick Armstrong next. Thanks, folks.